it's kind of the special thing about my job is that I have like the content, the curriculum, that's all cool.
Yeah.
But it's the ability to make an impact on Hawaiian kids.
Yeah.
You know, and like kind of empower them in a way to be not only the best versions of themselves, but also hopefully be the best versions of themselves to contribute to the Lahui as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is Curtis Pooley here, bringing you your Real Talk Maui podcast. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm here with my cousin, Bri.
Hey, what's up, everybody? And tonight we're joined by a special guest, somebody that, real close to in my life, my cousin, Kalei. Hi, Kalei. How are you doing?
Aloha. Thanks for having me on the pod.
Yeah, Ranja, thank you for coming on.
Oh, you don't even drop last name, like just straight Kalei.
That's all you need.
All good.
My cousin.
Thank you for coming on, though. Yeah, taking the time out of your busy schedule,
Yeah.
Of course, I'm excited. I'm happy to support. I see all the success that you guys are having so far.
Yeah. Automatic. Yeah, Brian hit me up and told me that you was one of the first ones for hitting him up and telling me you wanted to come on. She was like, automatic.
I called her up too. I was like, bro, get on my podcast.
I was like,
we're gonna talk story, bro.
I was kind of nervous, honestly. I was like, no, I don't know if I can do that. He's like, nah, you can. Good thing we're just talking.
Yeah, just talking story. That's what it's all about.
The real talk.
Yeah, that real talk Maui. But before we get into anything, what you been up to? What you say? Where you still working now?
So I'm actually teaching, and we just started school. It's our first week of school.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been tough.
Did you even have a summer? Because I remember you was telling me you was working, or a couple of times I called you.
Nah, not really. Like, no, I did have a summer, but it felt like it flew by. But no, I've been working for the past 2 weeks, kind of like just meetings and kind of like PD. We do like classes for the Kumu, kind of to keep up with like. They're particularly Hawaiian culture classes. To kind of get all the teachers on that level with the culture.
That's good.
Kind of like being a teacher. How is it? I always was jealous. Like, you guys always get summers off, and like, so. Is that like a real benefit, like, or?
Literally the best benefit of being a teacher is having
a whole summer off. Like, every summer.
Much needed though, because teaching is tough.
I bet,
yeah. But that's the best part, is having summer, Christmas, Monday through Friday, normal hours. So that's one of
that's good. And how is it like when you're teaching? Like, do you have like how do you handle the naughty kids? You know what I mean? Is there like a certain like are you one of those old school guys just freaking like throw them in a corner kind of deal, or how does teachers handle naughty kids?
Because I'm sure all teachers handle naughty kids differently. So.
So there's like a couple of tactics for, like back in the days you could kind of get away with like probably worse stuff, but
spankings
maybe like like I don't know, wash the buses outside or something.
I was always getting sentences.
Sentences. There's some teachers that still do that, but I think right now definitely with the naughty kids, it's the eye. But like, I'm like, nah. But like, it's kind of hard because our cousins are like literally high schoolers. Yeah, and I teach high school. So sometimes I get a little like, you literally think I don't know what. Like literally, my brother just graduated. Like, but
I kind of know what you're doing.
Like, I know. Right?
Stop acting up.
Yeah.
Right? I should give you the eye off camera.
But now it's like you gotta just move their seats so that they're more productive. Separate them so they're not minor birds all day. And then the big one is I take away phones.
Oh, that's a big one, man, because my son, when I do that to him, he just hates life.
He doesn't know what to do, bro.
Like
just like walking circles around me, like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Hating it, mean stink eyes. So
bro, I can't believe you do that, man. It's so dumb.
Yeah, I know. Well, because like the phones are like,
everything. Bro, I mean, even for me, bro, like everything I do on my phone is like for business or whatever. You know what I mean? Is through my phone.
Through your phone.
Yeah. Literally, everything.
You can take care of anything, but most of the time it's like TikTok and Brawl Stars. So
I see that Brawl Stars a lot.
What is that, Brawl Stars?
it's like a game.
Oh,
You
yeah?
can play it like with everybody else. Whoever's
just
on
like
phone,
another-
they have an app that you
Yeah.
can just join in with other people play.
What? Is it like a shooting game?
I get that game.
Now he's gonna download it. Download
Yeah, I
the
know.
app.
Is it like a shooting game or what is it? Like,
I can't even explain it, bro. Like,
Yeah, I couldn't.
it's like on, I don't know.
Right,
You gotta
yeah.
check it out on cartoon style game.
okay.
It's actually pretty fun though.
Yeah.
He said, actually, tell your kids, friend request me or whatever, gamer tag.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but even like being, because you're in private schools and stuff, so do you feel like you see a difference with the kids that you teach versus like kids in private or public school that you see? Like,
So, like, from my experience, yeah, I've never taught in a public school. But what I can say about the students that I teach is they're, for the most part, like, really grounded in their culture. Pretty respectful and super privileged, like, in a way, you know, like,
Yeah.
they, and sometimes sheltered. Sometimes sheltered, because I know public school, they have it rough.
Yeah.
You know, and like for the school that I teach at, they're generally all like, they're pretty similar as far as the kids go. Yeah, like, but then at public school, the kids have interactions with like kids from all kinds of backgrounds. Yeah. Like,
definitely, yeah.
been through probably the worst. you
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
that's like a big difference.
Yeah, but I mean, even the way the kids kind of act too, like you can totally tell the ones who's acting out because of something maybe going on at home,
Yeah.
and the ones who just kind of coasting through life. So there's two different kind of one that can be naughty like that, the other one that can be not naughty, like
Yeah.
the spoiled brat kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, straight up. Like public school kids is on whole nother beast. I
Bruh,
feel
it is,
like,
bruh. It is.
Sorry, private school kids, bruh, but it is, bruh. And private school kids can talk all they want, bruh, because I'm private school.
Private school.
You in private school, but you in public. But private
Roger.
school kids can talk all they want, but we get it. We had it good, bruh.
Had it
Yeah.
real
'Cause-
good.
Oh, bro, yeah,
Yeah,
because
for
even
sure.
I was even telling the story outside about when I went to summer school, at a private school, bro. Like it's a total difference, like from how I sit, in public school to where I sit like two arms and like, I'm ready, I'm present, I'm present. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We are here
Yeah.
to learn, and that's what I'm gonna do. You know?
You're talking about Kamehameha summer school, right? Yeah.
That's okay. We know because we graduated from there too.
Yeah. Automatic.
Bro,
Imo.
yeah.
So.
And I'm like sail, balding all the way. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, that private school up there, yeah, for I guess Hawaiians. But when I went over there for summer school, right, I was like on a big trip, like whole cuz this is AC, nice chairs, nice table. Bro, what is this 10:30 snack coming up? Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, what's going
I know.
on?
Even Kailea just went to summer school.
Yeah.
Not this past summer, but the summer before.
Yeah.
She went up to the Kamehameha summer school and she's like, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
they have buffet lunch."
Yeah.
Bro, she would grind.
She
bro.
was stoked.
Yeah. Hopefully that motivates more Hawaiians, especially
for real.
want to go there. Because I know a lot of it. When I was in school, everybody was like, "I don't like go there." Like,
Yeah.
like I try not to go there.
Try not to go Kumu.
You want to stay in public school? Because I went,
KK.
So I went public school till I was 6th grade. Kalama school or Puklani and Kalama, and then I got in. So
Yeah.
I had best of both worlds, which is a good thing, I think. But
I feel like
yours was just public your whole life.
public my whole life.
Yours
but
was
I went public and
Half-half.
private.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a benefit in that. That's why I go in both.
definitely.
yeah,
Public.
what you think? Like just
Well, I always say that public school builds character. Yeah, like they like in public school again, classrooms, no AC.
yeah.
Like once I made that transition to Kamehameha in 7th grade, I was like, this is crazy. This is nuts. This is so much better than what I had experienced. But I wouldn't have known that had I not gone to public school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta, right. You gotta not
for
start it
sure.
from the bottom, but
Yeah.
like, kind of.
I
you know
mean,
what I
kind of.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is when I was in public school, I went to Lihikai
Yeah.
in town.
I forgot about
I
that.
know. You went to Kahului school.
No, I went Pa'ia.
Not the whole time.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I went for your second grade.
Not the whole
Oh,
time.
bro, I forgot
See,
about
that's
that.
what I'm
Bro,
Forgot
yeah,
about
I did
that
my
Carl
one-
Louis
right,
study.
Yeah, I didn't call Louis school,
I
bro.
forgot
He
about
went
that.
school
Holy
in
shit,
town.
that's right.
Crazy kind.
Yeah, but it was hot though. That's all I remember. I remember just sweating.
But
man.
you know what I remember going to school in town? I went to school at Lehi, and I thought all my friends was Hawaiian.
Oh, yeah.
Like, for real kind. I thought they were all Hawaiian because they kind of look like me. Turns out a lot of them were, like,
Filipino.
Filipino. But, like, not
Yeah.
that I knew any different. But then when I went to Kamehameha, I'm like, and then I started having friends saying, like, oh, I can't even apply. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
you're not Hawaiian?
Yeah.
They're like, no. That
Yeah.
was kind of
That's-
like,
Oh, that's kind of nuts. I never really thought about
It
it.
is, yeah. And we went like we was the first 3 graduating classes,
Oh,
so
yeah,
like,
that's
we was
right.
back in,
Oh,
not that
do
much back
not.
in the day,
Bruh.
but you
let's
know,
not expose us right now. That's
yeah, 'cause,
crazy.
yeah, 08, 07, and then,
oh.
and then,
Cousin,
and then
cousin.
Jesus was like, what, 01?
Yeah.
That's so
Definitely was
crazy
different.
because you're literally right there too.
Yeah, nah, I'm
One
just
right
saying,
there
bro.
with
I'm
09.
just saying. I'm just saying. It's not a 7 or an 8.
Nah, definitely though. Coming from public school, when I first went there, I think it was Exploration. Do you remember Exploration?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So going there, that was the first thing. Like you go
Kapalama.
Oahu. Yeah, you go Oahu. You experience Kamehameha. Like, oh wow, bro, this campus is
Bruh.
huge.
Bruh, 'cause-
AC, food, mean, dorms, like,
Yep.
and then right there. So when you come back, it's like, oh yeah, maybe like try getting Kamehameha. Maybe it's the same.
Maybe, bro. Maybe.
I never got to go to Explorations. Did you?
I did. I
You did?
Yeah, it was fun. That was
Oh,
the
that's
best.
5th going into 6th. That's all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That
Yeah.
was cool.
Mm-hmm.
That was mean.
That was like the first time that we really your parents just send you off on your own.
Yeah,
like,
because
for
even
a
if
whole
we
week.
went, even if we traveled for football, was with
With your
our
parents.
Yeah,
right?
parents. Yeah,
That would be the only traveling really I did like outside of vacation.
the full week, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's like your first taste of freedom.
Yeah, it is.
And you got to meet all these other Hawaiians.
bro, not
That was yeah. We never even looked at it like that back then. I feel like.
Yeah,
It was
because
just
all the brothers in our in my dorm, whenever
Dorm.
where we stayed, bro, fucking is good fun. I just remember having fun, like, bro,
Nah, for
yeah,
sure.
just doing the Nazi shit.
Side story of that. That was the first time that, bro, they made us all shower together, bro.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
I was,
that's right.
And then I wasn't used to it. I was like, oh, what?
It's like, bro,
This is kind of nice.
bro, why
Like,
am I the only one? No.
that's why I was all like, oh, okay. I guess this is like normal.
Just like that.
Oh, so it's all just gonna touch the
Okay,
floor. Yeah, okay, right on. I must be late to the party.
Yeah.
I just wasn't used to it. I was like, oh, okay, this is something new. Like, but yeah, I just remember that. But it was super fun. Yeah. Like the leaders was cool, man.
Yeah.
All the activities you did.
And
was
the
cool.
buffet. I know we're always bringing this up. The buffet.
buffet,
man.
that's-
Cousin.
Yeah.
Bro,
You
just
thankful.
howling, bro.
Remember, we used to have that
buffet.
chant too. Yeah, we had to yell every single group
Yeah.
during while you was eating.
Was it the name?
Yeah. Mine was
Oh, yeah, I
Ikaika.
forget.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
never-
Ikaika.
I never
I was
go.
Ikaika too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ikaika.
yeah.
That was our group name.
I forget
yeah.
the other names.
I forget too. Nah. I had like Maka'ala, Onipa'a.
Oh, you forget. Oh, I forget too. Oh, Maka'ala. Oh,
Just-
Pa'a.
From the ancestors.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
just
Then he should come and speak true.
But yeah, going back, being from public school to private school was definitely, you can see the differences, and I feel like you're more thankful, right?
Of course.
Especially when you reach high school and you look back, like, oh, man. Yeah.
and again not so sheltered.
Mm-hmm.
I think like if I had gone to Kamehameha from kindergarten, like you're growing up with the same class,
Yeah.
the same people all the way until I think like kindergarten through 5th grade. You
Yeah.
see the same people every day.
The originals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the originals, and then 6th grade maybe like they double that,
Yeah.
but it's real sheltered.
Yeah.
Like public school. I knew choke people.
Yeah.
Choke people in my homeroom.
Yeah.
Every year.
Because you'd switch it up like every.
They would
You wouldn't
switch
have
it
the
up.
same people. I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
sometimes.
The ones that would go there, Kamehameha their whole life, they call them, that's another thing, they call them lifers.
Lifers, yeah.
Lifers, yeah.
I remember chasing Mizuno guys. They said the originals. That's what they.
Yeah.
That's what they put on top of their sign. I guess their senior year
Mm-hmm.
was supposed to be like class of 09 or something like that, and then they dropped the original.
Original.
And it was, bruh, yeah. Shout out to you, Battles. Everybody that was involved with that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
so
know why?
that
Because
was-
I think they were the first class that started from kindergarten.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because like
Yeah.
for our
us,
class,
wasn't
it
us,
was
yeah.
like I think it was like 2nd grade or
It
something.
was all kind of like from after
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
intermediate, like pretty much. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, exactly what she was saying, right? Because I went public and private, I feel like I made way more friends. So like, when I got high school, bro, all my friends was all over, bro. Like the whole island, like wasn't just everybody was Kamehameha. It was like, I had Lahaina, Kihei, bro, downtown.
Oh yeah, so bro, me too.
That carried throughout my whole, I feel like, high school and to now, man. I just know plenty of people because went public and private school.
Exactly,
so,
same with me, bro. Because I was going Kalama school, right? Man, all everybody from country, right? Then I go to Baldwin and cruise out our battles from the white side. That not all of them, but some of them. But it's cool. You know what I mean? Fucking go up country. I know people. Come down here. I know people. Just all over kind. That's the best, bro. Especially the ones that you said, like the one that last till like today, like those friendships. That's like super cool when I see them. All big hugs, everything, bro. So see that.
So to go back to your teaching, like so you teach what grade?
I teach 11th grade.
Okay, 11th grade. So what is the kids that is in 11th grade today? How are they different than the kids that was in 11th grade when you was in 11th grade, or when we was?
Yeah, when we were in 11th grade.
A long time ago.
Years and years ago. But
the differences.
Yeah, I think the main difference is this generation, like they grew up with the internet and social media, and like smartphones. So with that, I think there's a lot more access to information. And like they get it real quick. So I don't know all the intricacies of that. I'm not like a scientist or anything, but there's effects on like their attention span. Like they have a shorter attention span. And I don't know, like the effects of social media, like, I mean, even just us, like we understand the effects of social media, like on our time and how we feel and what we know, all that kind of stuff. But imagine like having that for your entire life. I'm gonna say that has a big effect on them.
Because ours never start. Cell phones never start till like
after I was in high school.
Like iPhone kind of action, like that.
So social media, let alone that, was not MySpace. MySpace is the first.
Like I had on iPhone, I had on phone, but I just never have like how it is
like internet.
Apps and shit. I had Snake. Snake, and it was the brick one, the brick.
Like Tetris kind.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
But no, and then, but still, you're right, because even when we was growing up, I remember just going outside playing. You know what I mean? That really.
And like all the stuff that we used to do in high school, like we weren't worried about people posting or like how people do it for the gram or what like all that kind of stuff. I feel
like top 8 though, that was the biggest.
Top 8 was like the worst. MySpace, the worst thing that we was doing is we would like rank our friends.
Right. That's kind of messed up. But that's how it was back
always
then.
On
it was tough. It was tough though, man. Back then it was like, it is what it is.
No,
either on the top or you're not.
Don't talk about it.
But I saw somebody on Instagram saying that, but if you had a MySpace, in your top 8s, this and that. But actually, like, and you were low key like coding too, because like
being kind.
We were
like I was putting on like songs.
Did I ask you to make my first one?
Probably.
I feel like I did. Yeah, I feel like I did.
I don't know, but I was ripping songs off YouTube and then uploading them onto to put onto our MySpace. Yeah, that was crazy.
Every time you open a page, the song is just playing.
Add hearts, semicolon.
Bro, I had I think I was Mr. Kanaka 808. I think that was my name.
The typical.
But you gave me like a reggae background.
I think so.
Like red, yellow, green. Like the writing was all like
moving and stuff. It's crazy.
That's so true though.
I wish I still have.
We was coding, man, back then.
Up, right?
We wasn't even without even knowing it, man.
Yeah.
I remember just putting all those codes in, man, like just a bunch of codes just for your profile, all that new.
Oh, that's trippy.
Fun days.
Have to build your own, bro. Build your own. But even so, talking about the youth and all that, and teaching and all this, Hawaii kids, in general. How how we grew up. We never really grew up too much. I mean, we grew up Hawaiian, but not like practicing it a lot. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I totally understand where you come from. Like, I mean, obviously, we're like literally related. That's crazy.
So you are.
Like, is this the first time I've ever met you, or like, I don't know.
No, I mean, because practicing meaning like you know, we never a little Hawaii in the house.
Yeah.
You know, not a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If anything, was only like, actually wasn't really.
No,
much.
it wasn't.
It wasn't really
honestly, the only olelo Hawaii I ever had like encountered really was at church.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
used to go with like Auntie Shauna and Uncle Kyle to
Yeah.
church, and we would sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like pretty much. And then like Auntie Kanani would be like singing the songs and stuff like that. Like
ripping it.
Yeah.
Pipes. Yeah.
Father Abraham
Yeah.
had many sons.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking like for key
Sunday
class.
Yeah,
school
for
slang,
Sunday
yeah, yeah.
school.
For key
Yeah.
class, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But like that was kind of like the only like, aside like the exposure to Hawaiian culture wasn't like, it wasn't a lot in my
Yeah.
opinion, as far as like what we experienced with our family.
Yeah,
like
'cause-
nobody olelo, and then I got into Kamehameha, and they're like using all these Hawaiian words,
Yeah.
and then we were puleing
Yeah.
in Hawaiian, and like
Yeah.
singing,
Exactly.
learning about our ali'i. Like up until that point, I thought all my Filipino friends was Hawaiian. Like so.
Yep.
Right.
I didn't really know too much. I was
Yeah.
kind of disconnected.
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, I went to you school, so we had the emergence side.
Yeah.
and only like our fifth grade year, I think, is when we joined them chanting outside.
Yeah.
Before that was just them. They would oli before
Oli, yeah.
before they that kind
Yeah.
go inside. But yeah, then my fifth grade year, I think that's when or fourth grade, sorry, we started going outside and chanting like with them.
How did
Yeah.
that make you feel?
Honestly, I wasn't, because we just played dodgeball like in the morning. So by then, I'm just trying to like, hey, get this over with. You know what I mean? Let's get in class. Let's get to recess. You know what I mean? Let's
Yeah.
go.
Not to major.
Let's get a day done. You know what I mean?
Let's get it started.
Yeah, bro. No, but for real, I wasn't really like thinking about them too much.
Maybe that and paddling. We had some.
Oh yeah.
Paddling too.
Okay,
yeah.
no, it's all maybe
Yeah,
not
like
everything.
maybe it wasn't so obvious.
I like saying more the language than
Yeah,
more
like
than,
Olelo Hawaii. Like
Yes,
that
yeah.
was it. Like even still yet, yeah, like when I got into Kamehameha, I was the only person in our family that got in. Yeah. And
Hey, bro, I was close. No,
no, like no hate. Like, like but
yeah.
still yet,
Yeah.
like and so that was kind of a big thing, and like
Yeah, the Francis side. Yeah, only you.
yeah. And like
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah, represent. Everybody else
down.
went bowling, I feel like.
no, pretty much.
Yeah.
Only Haley went Kekalike.
Oh, that's right,
and
that's
Kiana.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like connecting to the culture was kind of like, I didn't feel too much of a connection when I went to Kamehameha. So after I had graduated from Kamehameha, I sought out a degree in Ike Hawaii or Hawaiian culture from University of Hawaii at Manoa. Yeah, and it wasn't until then that I really, like, I took Olelo in high school, and that kind of opened the door for me. But it wasn't until I like went that extra step where I really felt like I was learning more about our culture. And then it was through, learning about our history that I understand that, it's like that for a lot of families. Yeah. A lot of people like us where we
Because
don't.
they didn't try to pause them for so long, right?
Yeah. Like they did.
Almost a full generation. Kind of.
Like pretty much when the overthrow happened and all of the events that led up to it, like they pretty much made it so that we disconnected from our culture, because we know that our culture and our language is what keeps us together.
It makes you an
Right?
identity, you know what I mean?
Yeah, your identity. And how did they, and when I talk about they, I talk about, the haole. Haules. How am I gonna say this like nicely? How, but like haole.
Foreign
yeah.
immigrants.
And then let me
Yeah,
just
yeah.
say this, right? Because people
White
get
man.
people get a little bit touchy, especially
Yeah.
the haules when we say haole.
Yeah.
It's not
Maybe it's not you,
racist.
but it's a certain
It's
version
just
of you.
you are haole. So
Yeah.
like it's not derogatory. It's just who you are.
Yeah.
You're haole. But the haules that came and wanted to overthrow our people, they made it so that we didn't have an identity, so
Yeah.
that we could be weaker.
Yeah.
And so generations of our kupuna didn't have our language.
Yeah.
And they were disconnected from our culture because they made it so.
Yeah.
And that's why we can feel the repercussions of it now.
Yeah, but I feel like now it's kind of getting a jump start though.
Yeah,
'Cause, bro, I know,
definitely.
like, especially in Aaliyah's family, all her nieces
Yeah.
and nephews, they're going,
Yeah.
they either going the kind
Yeah.
What, Kaiapuni, right?
Kaiapuni.
Kaiapuni, yeah.
Yeah, nowadays it's thriving, But yeah, speaking of that, what kind of would inspire you for after high school to go into that kind of subject when you went to UH? You know, what is it like, Hawaiian history or Hawaiian
culture?
Hawaiian culture.
Is it Hawaii Ike?
Ike Hawaii.
Ike Hawaii.
Ike Hawaii.
Switch them around, man.
Wickedy wick.
So, to be honest, I pursued a lot of different avenues in college.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was gonna be a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't
work.
It's not for me.
It's a little difficult, man, to do that.
Yeah, but you know, all us guys, like in high school, they're like, "What do you want to be?" I'm gonna say a doctor, a lawyer, because they make the most money. Not realizing how much actual work goes into it. You're just like, "Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be, Raj." Yeah. But I went into pre-med, canceled that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, maybe I'll do fashion, pursue that a little bit, and then the years start stacking up, and I start looking at my credits. I'm like, boy, I just gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. It's $30,000 a year. I gotta get a degree.
Is that when you moved mainland for a little while?
Yeah, I went to the mainland to do fashion, and then I came back.
Yeah.
And then I was like, bruh, I gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
But then, so I started.
We gotta start figuring out some shit.
Cousin, this is getting expensive.
Student
My mom was
loans.
like, I'm not paying for any more college. This is on you. So I'm like, okay. So I looked at all of my credits, and just so happened that I was taking all of these Hawaiian culture classes and Hawaiian language classes for fun. Like, I was like, oh, I can get a credit to go on the loi.
Yeah, right.
And like, just mahi-ai. And okay, I'm going to do it. Sounds fun. And then I looked at all of my credits. I'm like, I can just get one more semester, one more year. I can get a Hawaiian studies degree. So without me knowing it, that was the direction that maybe my kupuna were pushing me into. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Get that deep connection, to go into that. Yeah, because that's cool. Like, anybody that going is studying, because to be honest, the whole time that I was at Kamehameha schools, I never did take not one Hawaiian language class.
Yeah, for real?
Not one.
Not one. Wait, but you were required to, right? At least
I think
one?
Maybe in 7th grade I did.
Hawaiian culture and language?
Oh, you kind of got done early.
It was what language, so I just took Spanish. I was thinking, like, I can go college, bro, so they're not going to accept Hawaiian language. So, you know what, I'm going to just take either Spanish or Japanese. I was thinking, like, bro, I go in college.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Exactly. All right.
And that was back then, so that's back when they wasn't accepting Hawaiian as one language.
Yeah,
so
that was back in the days, too. Like,
now they do, that's why. So that's cool. They do that. Yeah. But I was thinking way ahead. So, unfortunately, I wish I did, man.
Yeah, right?
Take Hawaiian language classes.
It's never too late.
Yeah, I know. When my daughter get old enough, but I promise I'm gonna do some night classes. You know what I mean? Because I want her to. I want her to. Along with her cousins. You know what I mean?
Like, of course.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like, for me at least, I know. I don't know about you guys. Do you feel like you want to learn more about your culture? You want to connect more?
I feel like I do.
Yeah.
I feel like I want to. Yeah.
For sure. But both sides for me. So I'm Hawaiian and Hawaiian. So I'm over here struggling to what side I like. Because the language, I definitely like learn both sides. But
yeah.
But then I get my wife that speaks, so I should be probably going. It would be easier if I was to learn Hawaiian.
What if one day she just decided to just only olelo Hawaii in the house and everybody just had to get with it or get out?
Hey, I feel like that's kind of a move. Maybe I might have to
talk to my daughter for sure.
Yeah,
she should
for
do
real,
that,
right? Because I feel like he gonna learn them eventually, like just through going.
But we was mainland though. We was all over.
Yeah.
We was a big island, Oahu, mainland. Right. So we was all over. At least with her, we're going. If she doesn't get in Kamehameha, so I would probably send her to.
About it.
I mean, no hate.
No hate. Hey, So don't do it.
No, I won't. Right? Don't worry. But I was just I wonder because what I've said before, is like you're either contributing to the betterment or the detriment of our lahui, like of our people. Yeah. And if you have that. And I don't know where that came from, but if you have
that's
that,
a good one, though. Yep.
Right? Like if you're not contributing to the betterment, right, the success, the survive, the to ensure that our lahui thrives, you're actually contributing to the death of it. Like you cannot just say, "Oh, nah, like that learning Olelo, that's not me.
Yeah.
You know, I gonna leave that to the other Hawaiians to take care. If you guys,
be like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the desire, you better take care of that kuleana and do it, because if it's not you, then who?
Yeah. With that being said, like if you're thinking like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna be that Hawaiian to learn, like, oh, we're running out of Hawaiians, so
right.
If you're gonna leave it for another Hawaiian for learn, are we running out of Hawaiians eventually?
Not one less Hawaiian. One less Hawaiian gonna have. You're right.
So you gotta be that Hawaiian for step up and be that. Yeah.
I mean, get Duolingo. Get free classes. Just hit me up. And like for real, like. I even feel like I wish I had more of you guys to olelo with, because
like
only when Kupua Tita Lils, when she come home, then small kind, but then on the daily it's like I wish you guys so
call me up on the phone, we get some tea,
just
rap Hawaii, you know what I mean,
just rapping
sudden
rap style.
With that being said, like, so if you don't speak olelo for like long time, do you feel like you start like forgetting it fast, like, or?
Well, it's been a few years since I graduated college, and I find it a little bit difficult. More like I can understand fine, but it's harder to speak when I don't have people to speak to, and like
retain the knowledge, bro.
Yeah, and then also though, like there are people that I work with that olelo, and they olelo well, right? But then there's also that shame that like maybe I'm just not Hawaiian enough, or like I'm just not like good enough to olelo with them. So like I kind of hold back, you know. But you cannot.
I feel like I would be like that for a long time before I really feel comfortable.
Like, almost like an insecurity kind of that. You know what I mean? Like just. Fuck, nah, I'm not Hawaiian enough for shit.
Like you see the Hawaiian uncle, the one with the triangles going down his eye, like, oh, bad. And then he talk to you, he's all like,
uncle, I don't like even look at you right now. Let's speak speak English. I'm sorry.
Aloha, mahalo.
But like me and Bryce said, we wish we could, man. If, just by talking about it on this podcast is good to bring awareness to just Hawaiian language and Hawaiian culture in general.
Yeah, if your brothers and sisters like us out there, you know what I mean? Just kind of thinking the same way, insecure about, even learning, whatever. I don't have to do them regardless. So
we feel the same way, but
just eventually
gotta push. Just that, like I said, like if it's not you, then who? And if you know and you have the desire, you should. Oh,
of course, bro, of course.
Because like, if I don't know if you know, probably not, because this is something new to me, like kind of like, and this is just so side note, like my understanding of like our culture and our history and like all of that kind of stuff, like has like, I'm not the most academic person, so I cannot tell you dates, like all this stuff. Like I just believed in my heart, in my now, like this is Hawaii and it belongs to Hawaiians, and like all that kind of stuff. After Captain Cook came, right, and this is like a little bit of history for you. After Captain Cook came, he introduced foreign diseases, and because our people, right, we didn't have any exposure to that before, our people started dying, right, and succumbing to these diseases. And we were this thriving nation, and then I think it was like 1892, right before the overthrow, our population diminished to like 40,000.
Like pure.
Yeah. No, just Hawaiians, period.
From diseases and everything.
From diseases and all that. And it was in 1892, our population was at 40,000. And the foreign population was at 50. And at 50,000. And then
less than half.
Right. At that point, the foreign population was more than the Hawaiian population in Hawaii.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. But that being said, us as Hawaiians are all descendants of that 40,000. That means our kupuna had made it through all of that. And through the loss of our language and our culture and the overthrow of our kingdom. And we're here.
That somehow is still going through
which is a heavy kuleana, right? To know that our kupuna were survivors. And they made it so that we could be here.
And that should motivate you to
to do.
Learn the language and learn the culture.
You just like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Because, that's some deep stuff.
It's like put them on Mahalo right now. You know,
next podcast, Malos.
I mean,
yeah, right. Cause single flaps only, bro.
Yeah,
Cons.
Who knows how to humea malo? They might need to.
Bro, hit us up in the comments.
Hit us up. Yeah.
If you want to do a tutorial.
If you want us in models next podcast, hit us up in the comments, bro. Nah, but seriously, that's like for real motivation, because now like when you put it in that perspective, you know what I mean. Like for me, I guarantee for you, kind of light one fire, but yeah, that's why like I love hearing like that. I love hearing stuff like that, because it makes me just love my culture, love where I come from, love everything about Hawaii and what it has to offer, but also the history of it. Just makes me like stay rooted, I guess. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like kind of bringing it back is like, it's kind of the special thing about my job is that I have like the content, the curriculum, that's all cool.
Yeah.
But it's the ability to make an impact on Hawaiian kids.
Yeah.
And like kind of empower them in a way to be not only the best versions of themselves, but also hopefully be the best versions of themselves to contribute to the Lahui as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you like go college, awesome. Yeah, do it as a Hawaiian grounded in our culture, right? Take our people there.
Yeah.
You like stay home and go straight into the trades.
Yeah.
Raj, right?
Raja,
do
your
that.
thing.
But like maybe get to the point where you own the company. Yeah, you. Because if it's not us, then who is it going to be?
Right.
Somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd rather see a Hawaiian in any place of power.
Yeah, exactly.
Here in Hawaii. Than anybody else.
Shout out to Rakain Baradugo. He always saying Hawaiians on top, and that's what it is. Yeah. That's what that whole that line right there, Hawaiians on top. That's pretty much one of the things he talk about. You know what I mean? Where it stems from.
Like we just gotta get our people to the point where we're thriving. Like not that we aren't, but where everybody gets to that point. To be successful in the areas that they are passionate about, where they're skilled in. Like that's what I like about my job, is that I have that opportunity to empower them.
Yeah.
So it's not just you.
Yeah.
You're a representation of that, your kupuna, right? That survived and our Lahui as a whole. Yeah. So
yeah, bro.
That's kind of like
definitely
the best part.
I can definitely relate to that, being coaching, like with the kids. Like you coach these kids, and then when they grow up, it's like they get on part of you, and you're always gonna have that relationship, bro. No matter if they just go college play or if they go to NFL, bro. Like, they're always gonna be that kid that you ain't coach, bro. They always gonna call you coach or whatever. Right. So just building that relationship and knowing, you ain't help that kid get.
You
to
made an
wherever they're
impact.
at. Yeah, exactly.
Whole brass. So being in touch with the youth by being in touch with the past. You know what I mean, bro? The future is the past.
That's a good one,
That was kind of deep.
That was.
You gotta really think about that.
Yeah, right? Because future them youth.
That's a good one.
But that's why we do things. Like, we do it to honor our past, our kupuna, where we come from.
Yeah.
And we do it for our keiki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all sides. We like us, we get the Samoan side. So even that too, you know what I mean? Like, we like get more grounded in that. Like, because my grandpa, he older, that's pretty much the only guy I know 24/7 that speaks Samoan, but barely learned from you. Just maybe up to 10. You know what I mean?
What did you learn? Give me one. Drop one line.
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Talofa.
Oh, no, like that, or get the uamai oi, but that's about like as far as it goes.
Uamai oi.
Yeah.
Manuia lava for apetai.
Tuesday.
Hit up that Duolingo.
Tuesday.
Raj.
Yeah. I do hear that Hawaiian and Samoan is, actually probably all Polynesian languages is similar, but I know Hawaiian and Samoan is very similar.
Yeah, because we all stem from the same root, or what's seedling, they call them, and then just branch out. You know what I mean? But bro, that's what.
We stem from the same seedling?
Seedling, and it blossoms into the tree of which we call the Polynesians, right?
On that whole part.
If you think about it, when you draw a tree, when you were young, you draw a tree, right? It has the easiest way, maybe like that long triangle, and boom. That triangle is the tree, the triangle.
The tree of life.
Triangle. Put it together. Kumu.
I appreciate your manao.
That wasn't good on that. That could be
I
unreal.
was trying to go something. All I see is the Asian eyes.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, now we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
You know one thing about this
here.
guy is
What?
he's always roasting me for being
Not
Anybody,
even.
yeah.
Not even.
Shout out Jonah because he got roasted multiple times, bro.
Oh, bro, I should plug my stuff.
Was that an unplug? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. That's okay. Still can hear
What
you.
do you sip?
Oh, you got on that? Unplug the mic.
Nah,
The headset.
It's kind of embarrassing, but like when I sit down, my stomach fucking holds it, so I lean back. And
I'm putting that on the pod.
yeah, I put them on the
Putting that
phone.
on the pod.
Fucking
Bloopers.
right under the flap, cause just sitting. And
Just got caught unplugged right there.
yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, right. Now we're good. We're back. And we're back.
And we're
live.
back.
To the
Live.
Real Talk Maui podcast. Yeah. Fuck.
Live and direct.
I forget what we was talking about now.
We're
Well,
talking
now we
about
can-
your flap.
My flap is the flappest. You know what I mean?
Flappiest.
Hey, cause chicks they dig the flab, not the ab. You know what I mean? That's what I heard last. Hi, babe.
I'll take
Hey,
your
babe.
word for it.
Hey, babe, what's up? I'm just,
Hi, Aaliyah.
just joking around with Kalei and Kurt. But yeah. Okay, so start us off.
Oh, no,
I forget where we was at. That's
Well,
why.
we're Hawaiian language and culture, so we can move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
Just in all general, I wish I learned from when we were young, like how Aaliyah, she was exposed to it. I know she went to like second grade.
Yeah.
But then that's about it in immersion. But then she still like retained a lot. Like, you know,
Shout out
'cause
Aaliyah. She's also a KS grad.
Bro, right, bro. Maui
Wow,
campus.
again.
Maui campus though, not that cool school in kind of Oahu. But
Yeah, we got to tuck in our shirt too.
no, but yeah, you just like that. Like I'm excited for Pressy to grow up around it. You know what I mean? So I like be able for, converse with her when we stay at home. You know, maybe when she go college, I can just talk to her. You know what I mean? Like how. Anyway, yeah, like that's the kind of stuff I like get into.
And then honestly, like even if you don't like have the opportunity to learn Olelo on your own, that's kind of like the next step. Yeah, like I know, like not just you, but like Marcus, Joe, like everyone's putting their kids into Kaiapuni, and then you just start with the next generation. You know, because
it's never a wrong time to learn.
Never a wrong time to learn.
Because before, I don't know if it is like that nowadays, but before the parents had to learn too, like along if your kid go there. Is it still that?
Yeah, it's the kind of
Makua classes.
Both of them or just one of them? Yeah, like
at least one of them. At least one. But like
so I'm good then. I would mind.
Fuck you, bro. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
So you and Aaliyah are gonna have to jump in pole.
Crazy. Aaliyah would be better if she taught like me, kind because she knows how.
Nah, that's a good opportunity though, like she was saying, to learn when your kids go
there.
Because
even Kaleo, his son, can't say he was Olelo, but he used to put like the names of the thing. That,
or like on the
doorknobs.
So like they would say it. You know what I mean? But like stuff like that. I can't wait though. I'm excited. I mean, I like learn. I like immerse myself.
Yeah, for
sure.
Maybe, or what about hula, man? Definitely for our daughters, though.
Honestly, bro, I think that would just take too much time. I feel
it's a lot of dedication.
Yeah, and you like respect the kumu you stay with, so you don't like give them like half-ass.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Be like, oh my gosh, a freshman.
Every Wednesday, what?
They get adult hula stuff.
So what you're trying to say is you really want to be dedicated. Yeah.
Nah, I just like that kind though. I just really, really like learn.
Yeah. Of course.
Dedicated. Yeah. Catch me the next like 3 Marimonox from now. Watch them.
You can be right there.
Yeah.
What halal would you be in though?
I don't even think that far.
Too funny.
Don't I do the sideshow kind luau's, like not the real luau's, but backyard.
I was gonna say, didn't you used to do luau's?
Yeah, that was fun. But only drum kind though, so I wasn't dancing. I wasn't. Hell no.
Just drumming.
Yeah, like I walked in and I didn't even want to be a drummer. They just looked at me. Ooh, drummer. Ooh, don't put that kid next to the stage. Let's get him in the back in the dark. Yeah, no, but yeah, the keikis, man, that's the one. That's the one who's gonna benefit from everything. But I feel like even Southern Rush and all these other guys, like songs and activists, that's all they've been saying for years since we were young. Just teach the youth, bro, and then that's that's the future.
Yep.
So.
Oh, saying my lyrics. Youth them.
I thought you was gonna catch that. That's why I said them earlier. Them youth them.
The youth them.
The youth them. But
them the future for sure.
Future them a youth.
Yeah. But then it's good to see Hawaiian language thriving nowadays, and hopefully that carries on with the kids, because then the kids is the future. So that means the future is gonna have more Hawaiian language.
Yeah,
so that's always.
How was it for you when you started like really learning Olelo Hawaii?
So it was kind of
the transition. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was. I mean,
when was it first?
When
did you learn?
So I started learning Olelo when I was at Kamehameha. And then I just continued to take classes throughout high school. And then...
So 7th grade, you started...
I don't know about 7th. Like, there was introduction to Olelo Hawaii in 7th grade, but, like, not heavy. Like, I actually started to learn, like, sentence patterns and then speaking more in high school. And then college. And it was crazy because when I decided that I was going to take Olelo Hawaii in college, like, or maybe it was high school, I don't remember. But I remember telling my grandma, I was like, oh yeah, I'm learning Hawaiian, and she was stoked. Like, our grandma was like, she was the most loving person. But the hard part was, like, I remember her being like, oh my gosh, to our papa, oh my gosh, Kalei is taking Hawaiian language. And then he told me, why are you learning Hawaiian? We're American. We don't speak Hawaiian. We speak English.
Dang.
Yeah, and it was kind of tough. Yeah. Like, it was, and then knowing that, like, I was kind of like the only one in our family at that point, it made me shame.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Cause like, I never like make Papa, look at me. And,
yeah. Right.
Yeah. So it was kind of shame, and I was like, that's crazy. But
and
like, it stuck around with me for a really long time.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until like later on that I realized that there's a whole generation that had that kind of feeling toward Olelo Hawaii.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it came with what they had done to our people during the overthrow.
Yeah.
Where they made it so that our kupuna felt like, not all of them, but there's a whole generation of them that completely rejected our culture and our language so that they can be more American and fit in.
Yeah.
So like, when I understood that, I understood where he was coming from. But at the time, it was a little bit tough. Like, frick, I wish I didn't, like.
That's crazy.
I was like, well, like,
I was not expecting that.
Anyway, not from my Hawaiian papa, like.
Yeah.
Didn't realize I was gonna get a lecture right now,
Yeah, speaking of that, like back in the day when it was banned Hawaiian language, man, it's funny because I think of like Maya and like Mama Kanani, like it skipped the whole generation with Mama Shirley. That's why she doesn't like really speak Hawaiian. Like, but like now you go look Auntie Ulu. Mama Kanani, they back strong Hawaiian, but they'd skip that, so it affected. Like, I feel like that little, or that generation that when it was banned. So people that never like learned, like take the, I'm sure Auntie Ulu them was like, oh, I'm gonna learn them, like, or it was their or like their kupunas was like, yeah, you guys gonna learn Hawaiian. Yeah. But if you never take the initiative to learn it, but after that generation, you probably would stop, right?
It could have, right? Or it could have been more worse, like non-existent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like their plan was working. Yeah.
So it did wipe out a lot.
It did,
but it's good to know that it's coming.
But
back
like,
today.
you know what I mean? Would have been cool if like 30 families just kept it. You know what I mean? And then boom, just didn't branch off from there.
Yeah.
Like the tree I was talking about.
Back to the tree.
Like the tree I brought up.
The tree with the ceiling and the roof and the triangle.
Yeah. But I do feel like now when people talk Hawaiian, they do talk and they talk proud about it because they can speak, and they should be proud because there's not too much people that can speak Hawaiian. Like, so
of course, bro.
If you can Olelo and you can Olelo with one out of Hawaiian, that's pretty something proud for.
That's dope. Yeah, because you know how when I was working in Luau, and I had my two Tongan friends, they was drumming with me. They would speak Tongan to each other, and we in the Hawaiian battle, and they can talk Pidgin. You know what I mean? Like, Bro, me and him look at each other like, fuck, I know Hawaiian. He said, let's get this money real quick.
Hey, but fluent pidgin, no?
Yeah, right? It's Buster.
Yeah. It's funny because some people in the mainland think that that's Hawaiian, right?
Yeah, right.
Pidgin.
Pigeon. I read the book on it. Not read the book, but I saw there's a book. I don't read books. But yeah, I saw one book. I
read a page.
Yeah, and I looked at all the pictures. But yeah, no, I saw one book on Pidgin, on the language, yeah. So that was dope.
Yeah. Your parents ever told you not to speak Pidgin?
No.
No, they were okay.
My father was all about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother too, she comes out, you know, once in a while, only when she's mad at us. And it comes out.
But yeah, it's good though. Like I said, like 5 times already, like just know that Hawaiian language is thriving.
Yeah.
Definitely. Even Hawaiian music, bro, I feel like is making one comeback, bro. Like,
oh yeah.
shout out. With that being said, shout out.
Uncle Shane.
Yeah.
Yes,
the Hawaiian homeboy, man, winning his nahoku.
Right on.
So
Congratulations, Uncle.
Hawaiians on top.
Yeah, straight up.
I'm pretty sure it was on Hawaiian acoustic style.
I think so. Yeah.
Like one different style. Yeah.
He was most promising.
Yeah, most promising artist of the year, man. Like,
right on, Uncle.
Yeah.
Good job.
Keep killing it, yeah.
For real. Nah, yeah, but yeah, you're right. The Hawaiian music. I mean, I don't think like when comeback, just more like it's fucking blowing up even more than when I was young. You know, because even I feel like Japan's helping out with that though.
Japan, and I just think that there's just a more like a bigger interest in even just like Hawaiian culture, Hawaiian clothing. Like the aloha wear.
Everything Hawaiian right now.
Everything.
Yeah,
it's on the rise. So
I don't know about Poke though. Poke's when kind of had a little rough year when they was trying to patent the name or whatever.
Poke.
Yeah, in Seattle. They had a shop, or they wanted for, I guess, because the name Poke was in the name, I guess. So it was just trying to like, so nobody can use Poke or something like.
That's crazy,
right? Nuts.
Were they?
Were they of descent? were they of 40,000?
Yeah, did they descend from the 40,000? No.
I don't think so.
No,
maybe they own 40,000. Maybe they own 40,000.
Speaking, like you said about Japan though, or like even China, what do you guys think about like Japanese in China? Because I know there's a lot that's learning our language and our culture and like dancing. Like,
I don't know, bro.
I mean, that's good that they're learning it, but how do you feel that they're learning it?
I feel the same way as I feel now. Just I gotta step up. I gotta, I'm not mad at them for it. I'm giving that, like I'm actually inspired by them. You know,
at least it's bringing more awareness to the language.
These guys is like wanting to learn our language, and we're over here
cool.
just like.
I love the appreciation,
of
our language and culture. I can't really speak on like hula things because I'm not in Olapa. I never did hula, so
I'll probably kill it if I wasn't.
In that realm, can't really speak on it. But appreciation of our language and culture, I can rock with that.
Yeah,
they love us. That's why over there, in Japan and China, aren't they?
Okay.
China,
the music.
China is the first one.
I feel like Japan guaranteed.
Japan, maybe I'm tripping. I'm just thinking that they do.
I don't really hear too much about China, to be honest.
LNL? No.
Huh?
Is that Chinese?
What?
LNL? What is that?
I only know Chinatown in Oahu.
Yeah.
Shout out my Chinese people.
Yeah, right, bro. Chinatown in Oahu, get action. You just gotta know if I look.
Yeah.
Yeah, get those hidden ones, bro. That's the ones you gotta go to. That kind of duck is still alive in the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You gotta make sure it's clean.
Yeah. We're talking fresh duck. Yeah, bro. No, but yeah, people.
That's good that they're bringing more awareness. So I feel like anybody learning it and speaking it, it's always good. But it should be us, right?
But I know. Honestly, talking about Japan, I want to go to Japan. I know it's random, but bro, I like go to Japan.
Wait, you've never been?
Nope, me neither.
This guy.
The triangle.
See, look, you're learning, right? You already say speaking Hawaiian, right? Already. At the end of this podcast, you're going to be saying a sentence.
Anyway. Well, that kind. Yeah, I want to travel to Japan. Nice. I never did yet. My wife did. She went with Kelly Rachel then when they went up. Not dancing, just go cruise with the uncle.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, bro. I
heard it's cheap, too.
And
it's not bad.
But when they do have like concerts, like when the Kumus or the Halaus go up there, have their concert night, I heard it's like kind of raging, bro.
Yeah.
Like
they're like big time celebrities up there.
Bro. They're killing it too. So,
I think you would really like Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, the food, the culture.
Yeah.
Like.
Of course, the food.
Of course.
The food. Of course.
You gotta eat the ice cream.
You okay?
Random, but that was the highlight.
Gotta eat the ice cream.
The ice cream from the what you call it, convenience stores like 7-Eleven or Lawson or Family Mart. The ice cream.
Bro, I watched this guy on YouTube. He walked into he goes to the Japan
the convenience store.
7-Eleven, and he buys food for compare them, and all the 7-Elevens all over the world. But yeah, he went into that one and they had full roll sushi, but he just unwrap and he just conked right there. And then it's just the food, and then how to have the ice in the cup already.
Oh yeah. I've seen
and
those.
then they have the coffee in the packet, and then you just gotta put them together, right?
Right, yeah. Japan. I just picture just one with a future, literally when seen on the movie, the future.
Just Tokyo Drift action.
And we're behind here in America. We're over here still making our own cups, making our own drinks, at McDonald's. Still gotta make our own drinks.
Yeah, they have full meals in the vending machine.
Yeah,
and warm. Yeah. They're good. How does
Yep.
They're just way ahead of us.
I don't even trust candy coming out of a vending machine that's older than me.
Let alone a whole meal.
Yeah.
Probably comes out hot too, man.
Steamy.
Anyway.
Dang,
I would love to go to Japan, Disney. You know me and my wife, we Disney
That's
fanatics.
automatic. You gotta hit that.
Yeah. But it's $50 a ticket, bro.
To Disney Sea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So what? Every place, every bathroom there has a bidet, or what?
I think it's pretty commonplace. Yeah, okay. There's bidets.
But get the ones with just the running water and the puka. You gotta squat down. My dad went to one.
Yeah.
My dad went to
just
one.
Just running water constantly.
You just you gotta squat.
Yeah, you just gotta squat down. But it's just he said it was running water. Just one trench.
Just constantly flowing.
Yeah.
You just look down and you see,
Yeah.
That is kind of, is that high end or is that
negative? No,
that is traditional.
Yeah.
Traditional sewage
and
plumbing.
Yes. So
if you're in grass huts, then I can see that.
Right. So I guess this part of the train station that I was at was not yet renovated all the way yet.
Yeah.
I guess so it has had the original bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where he can go use them over there. And he said it was an experience.
You gotta try it at least once.
Yeah, bro. He said it was an experience, but when he come back on, I'm gonna have him telling the story of what happened. But it's an experience.
One thing about Japan is that they do a good job at being innovative and futuristic, but also maintaining real traditional aspects of their culture.
Even in their daily work day, office work, they still do their fucking morning prayer action or whatever.
You know some funny story?
I was gonna bow.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's kind of racist.
Yeah.
Not to me.
I might have.
Okay.
But a funny story is that me and my friend Jess, we went to Japan one time and we went hiking in the mountains. And the people in Japan, they wear little bells on on their backpacks while they're hiking, and so you're it's quiet and you just hear ding 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 ding, and we're oh my god, so cute. They're doing their little Japanese rituals or something. They're worshiping. I don't know, with their bells.
Yeah.
Everybody had a bell. Yeah, and it's ding ding ding. Ding, ding. And then at the end of our hike, we see it's in Japanese, so we couldn't understand, but it was picture of a bell.
Yeah.
And it's good. And then there's a picture of a bear, and it's no bears. And so we realized that they were using these bells to deter the bears. And we were over here bell-less, just cruising. We could have got mauled.
Just gotta keep texting each other. Bing.
We're over there making our own bell noises. Ding, 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 ding.
Bro, but yeah, you're right though. They did have a solid balance of evolving, but also staying rooted. You know what I mean? So that's you're right.
So maybe they have so much appreciation for our culture because they appreciate their culture. So they just appreciate culture in general.
Yeah, anyone with a culture, because America is cultureless. Right?
Yeah, their culture is
stolen
culture.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's cultureless.
Cultureless, bro.
Yeah. We don't like go too deep, man.
They have a culture of stealing.
Yeah. When? What?
From the beginning.
Yeah, definitely.
From the intro, they stole.
Nah. Hey, that's for everybody else to look up.
Yeah.
Research on your free time.
Do your due diligence.
But Japan, another thing I heard is really clean, man. Like
very clean.
They keep it super clean, man. Like it's not it's like a brand new building.
They're very like rigid with like rules. Like they're very obedient with the rules. Like
that's culture.
So it's a part of their culture, but you know it's crazy. You go to the bar and they're just raging.
That's another thing. I heard the nightlife is just nuts.
Like the kind we're at the bar and we're like outside and they're literally carrying people like hands and feet by their hands and just put them on the side of the road
and let them just chill.
Yeah.
And they wake up and they go to work in the morning.
The road was probably clean too.
Yeah. No, it was.
No, I just was. I don't know what documentary I saw it on though, but it was like, man, the life is just so. You just get caught up in working all day that at night they just let loose, man. Like the Japanese.
They gotta. Like, it's almost like a Saturday.
You work all day hard, man. Like from early in the morning till the sun go down, and then once it goes down, you just go home, change it.
Exactly.
Let loose and the next day repeat.
Yep.
Chonging cigarettes and pounding beers.
That's a big thing.
They party by those fuckers. They go there, but also it's because they pound like 10-hour, 12-hour days, work days, like nothing. Like that's
work
the
hard,
average.
Play hard.
Yeah, and then they go out drink. Yeah. So how was the nightlife up? Do you guys go anywhere? Just bars or?
Yeah, we went to bars. I think. My travel style is I like more adventures. Like we go on hikes, we went to the beach, we went to like the onsens and stuff like that. Like we kind of linked up with like friends that were there and we went out, but most of the time we were doing like day activities.
Yeah. What would you gonna do if you used to go Japan?
Well, like same thing when we go Mexico. I like the like just the culture, the music. I like to go see like authentic or like historical buildings sometimes. I like this, just feel their culture, man, because Mexico is the same thing, man. The culture, the music, man, is similar to Hawaii, man. Like it's super aloha, the music, it's the people,
good
dancing,
vibes.
Very similar. Very different from America, but very similar to Hawaii. Hawaiians.
And I think me and my wife vacation somewhere like that yet. Like like we go Vegas or whatever, Disney. But never one place where like, when we go here, let's go check out we don't hike either, but like, we go go see this building that was, made when the Mayans was there kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Gotta definitely go out. You guys been out of country or?
Only to Tahiti together, but like I'm in New Zealand.
For your guys' honeymoon,
That's still
pretty cool.
And we did, bro. We were going to go ATV like that. You know what I mean? We were going to go all over the island because go check out everything.
I like to hit the ATV action.
Yeah, bro. It was fun, bro. I was doing things I wasn't. I got busted.
Shooting dirt.
Yeah, I got scoldings like twice.
You guys had the bungalows, huh?
Yeah.
You guys are living life.
I'm not going to lie, though. Those bungalows, they're all right. But they get AC, but you also have like, you're in like a hut, you know what I mean? So all the cool air just escapes through the roof. So it's always like it's a good tent, but it's not like that cold. Like when you open a door and it's nice and cold, it's not like that.
So would you recommend it?
Yeah. Yeah. Like it wasn't terrible. Like it was still good, and it was hot. It was really hot. Like because you're right by the equator, you know what I mean? So like it's burning. Like you go in the ocean, but the ocean is warm. Like it's not like where you go for cool off.
It's hotter than here.
Way hotter. Way hotter.
And the ocean, is it rough around the bungalow, or you don't even hear no waves?
Because it's all reef.
All reef, so it's just no.
So you really can't walk out, But it's cool though when you see I was smoking a cigarette on the balcony, and then I was looking down, and you see like sharks cruising. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, but they're friendly, but they're also sharks, and you're not gonna go over there and like touch them and shit. You
didn't touch a shark?
Nah. We swam by them, but the guide was like, hey,
if they come by, you can.
If they come by, like just let them rub up against you, that they'll be trying to like grab their fin or anything.
Stiff.
Because most likely they won't do anything. But But he said, they're still sharks. Like
they're still gonna bite you.
Yeah, they still
probably.
can, but if they want to, you know. So just be chill with them, and then But he was saying because over there they get so much for eat. There's no real reason.
They have a good ecosystem.
Yeah, bro. So they're chilling. They're good. Yeah, that was cool.
That is
cool.
Should be good, man. If you ain't get any more questions,
no. Just if anybody take away anything from this, just get in touch with your culture, get rooted, and
I liked it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like I'm gonna come more motivated for learn more than I already know.
Watch, we can start having segments on here that only.
I know.
A little Hawaii segment.
Yeah, you guys should.
Like that would be on that.
Yeah, bro.
Get some people on the pod to speak to it.
And I also wanted to find. Sorry, I know we're going off, but I know I wanted to find somebody who can tell me like stories too about like just like. Not even myths, but like the old stories of Hawaii, like, this ali'i used to live here and he was married to this princess and this and that. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Yeah. You can have somebody come on and talk stories about that too. I'm pretty sure people would love to hear about that.
Mm-hmm. Guarantee.
But love your culture. And,
for sure.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Kalei, for coming on and
thank
representing,
you so much.
For Kamehameha Maui.
Represent class of 2000
something.
2000, long time.
Well, Real Talk Maui, we out.
Right on.
Aloha.
Aloha.